Hi y'all, my name's Katie and welcome to AffyBeeCreates. I forgot to film this in the first time. Whew. Here's the rest of the intro. Phew. Hello y'all, happy December. I'm filming this in January. Because why would I film the intro to a December vlog in December? That just seems silly. So, December, month of Christmas, all the presents if you celebrate, and I had big goals. And I met them. Kind of. Basically. Look at how cute this is. What? And are you ready? Look at how cute this is. Oh, it's backwards. What? So cute. So cute. And there's a little tag in it. Oh, there it is. I can't get over it. I'm very excited. But let's see what I made. Good job. We are starting the month off strong with some doodles inspired by How to Train Your Dragon and the art book my brother got me for Christmas last year that I am just now really looking at. I did not realize how much work goes into these sketches. Holy sugar honey iced tea. Dragons are cool, y'all. I then broke out the Gonzai watercolors because watercolors are fun and that's why I make art. The original piece underneath was something I was going to paint for my dad, but I really was not liking how it was turning out, so didn't want to waste the watercolor paper, so I went over it and just started messing around. Again, I'm back with the cacti. I see a desert landscape, I see a nice light blue behind it, I gotta add cacti, and I really like these paints because they can overlay really well, or like they're opaque but not too opaque. It's a very nice combo. Highly recommend. And this is what the rest of the video is going to look like. Because for some reason I cannot stop painting landscapes with acrylic gouache. I can't. I really like the painterly lines. I like the flow. I like how it's thin but really opaque. It's just my jam. So get ready for that because that's what's coming to you. So as you can see, I am really going for those painterly lines for abstract shapes for the general feel of a landscape. I'm liking this like 2/3 land and then the last third sky, maybe a cloud. However, that pink cloud doesn't stay and I'm not too happy about it. I miss that cloud, but I'm glad I have it here. Oh, things we wish we didn't do. However, the landscape I'm currently working on is going to my mom for Christmas. Shh, don't tell her. It's okay, she already has it. And I went in painting it, not being like, I'm gonna make this a landscape for my mom. I just went in being like, I'm gonna have fun. And I love it so much. Like, if this landscape didn't turn out, I was probably just gonna be like, okay, I'm done with landscapes. Probably not gonna paint them again for a while. But it was so much fun. One of the reasons I really love it is because I didn't look and I didn't just work with one color. I would mix the color and then use what was on my brush and then mix another color and use that one and then try and incorporate that color throughout the entire piece. It was a whole painting experience, not chunk by chunk. So I think that gave it a really cohesive look and it's just so pretty. I love those colors. I love them. Like I said, this entire month was acrylic wash landscapes. I could not get enough of them, and I still can. I'm still hooked. They're so much fun, because if you mess up, it's still gonna look like land. It's still gonna look like something. Because, like, no one knows what every piece of land looks like. Because if you mess up a portrait and it doesn't look like a person, then you're like, yeah, that doesn't look like a person. But if you mess up a landscape, no one's gonna be like, oh no, this rock is not a good rock. We love all rocks in this household. And we love all landscapes. The last one I did, the one I gave to my mom, those were 2 separate reference photos, but this one I just had one and was like, I'm gonna go for it, and then I didn't like it, so I tried it on the other half of the page, and then while that was drying, I went back and tried to fix the first one. I'm really digging this 2 landscapes on 1 page thing. It's really fun because while one's drying, I can go work on the other one, and that's great because as a running theme in my videos, I'm impatient. But this allowed me to work on multiple pieces at once, and that way I wasn't getting too focused on just one piece, or like on the details. Also, they were cohesive because I was using the same palette, and I really think that adds something when the colors are the same. Y'all, did anyone else get new art supplies for Christmas? I'm also at that point in my life where my mom can't just like go to the store and buy something for me for Christmas. Like, she needs a link, and she's like, okay, what specific color pencils do you want, and where can I order them from, and blah blah blah. And I absolutely love it because then I get art supplies that I wouldn't normally buy for myself because my mom likes to spoil me, and I love her. And here's me swatching them all out because I don't know, I don't use swatches, but they're pretty, so we take it. Creativity, man. So it's been about a day. I hate using all the paint on the palette. Oh well. Art is better than no art. The colors have dulled, which I really enjoy because that allows me to go in and add highlights. But it also makes these colors pop really well. Yeah, so I don't know if I'll go in with more paint or with colored pencils. We'll see. I have chronic never finish a sketchbook syndrome, and I've worked really hard at that over the last year, where if I start a sketchbook, I should finish it. But then the paper's not right for watercolors, and I want to do watercolors, so I go to my watercolor sketchbook, and then I forget about my other sketchbook, and I've all of a sudden started 4. But this one, the Denick sketchbook, I really enjoy. It can hold up the acrylic wash really well. Not watercolor mediums, but the acrylic wash. And so I think I need to start going into sketchbooks with intentions for them. So this one I'm going to use for like my acrylic gouache and landscape doodles. And not finished pieces, but just the experimenting and figuring it out, because that's what sketchbooks are for. I have another sketchbook that's for like pen drawings and just loosening up and just like, I want to figure sketch, so I'm going to figure sketch and not use my watercolor paper for that, or not use high quality paper because I don't really care about the figure sketches. I just like the practice. Long story short, make art because art is cool. But also think about what you're using because we have very finite materials in this world. And I need to start using what I already own. Hashtag goals 2022. I mean, wow. Wow, what a great month. In reality, painted a little bit, crocheted a lot, got exhausted, and now we're living life on the edge. So let's see what the new year has to bring. Yay! I don't know. Happy New Year? Maybe? If you celebrate? I love you. Go out there and create and make something because art is better than no art. Mwah.